Although getting a passing score is excellent, you may need to review some topics to get a better footing in the mathematics covered in Math 100. The road to success is long and arduous, but it's a journey worth taking. I strongly suggest using the provided guide to review topics related to problems you answered incorrectly before taking a placement test. So hopefully you got to this point, you actually graded your self-assessment, and we're hoping that you've gotten, out of the questions we've given you, at least 34 correct. Now, granted, there's some variance here. Maybe it was 33, maybe it was 35, but you should be proficient with most of these questions. What you need to do, though, certainly you don't want to always go be bare minimum. You want to start to review topics that you had trouble with. And how do you do that? Let's go through this. You're going to click on the guide link. That's going to open up my Dropbox folder. My recommendation is to download it to your computer. Click the download button. It's going to download to your computer and open it up. All right. So what I want to do is I want to go back to the exam that you just took and talk about how do you review. So let me get back to the exam first of all. And again, let's say you got some problems incorrect. Let's say you got this one incorrect and you're not clear about this over here. Now, granted, this is a complex number. So what I would recommend you do is you go back to the document and you say, I don't know where that is. Let's go through that. And this is the document. Now, in the document, there's a table of contents. And what you can do is you can scroll through that to look for complex numbers. A lot of students have trouble with this because they say, oh, it's too long to read. So what I recommend you do is just simply search. And what are you going to search for? Complex, C-O-M-P-L-E-X. All right, well, first thing I notice is a quote about complex problems. Understand that. I'm going to do the next hit. And I notice over here complex fractions. That's not what I wanted. I want a complex number. Going to keep searching it. Complex fractions. Oh, complex numbers right here. Now remember, these links over here, they're in red. Click on it, it'll take you right there. And what you're going to do is review that material. And how do you do that? I would recommend you read it. All right. After you read through the document, what are you going to do? Well, the bottom line is what you're going to do. You may have to look at these little tiny embedded videos. All right. They're short videos. For example, my recommendation is to read it, but you may decide I also need to watch a little tiny video over here. Let me click this for you. And a small video is going to open up. And that video there is under 2 minutes long. You can watch that video. You can expand it, play it faster, play it slower, whatever you need. Let me go back to the document. So I have a whole bunch of embedded videos, right? That's the lecture portion of the course, all right? So once you get through the lecture portion, what we do is we go through examples. The examples also have little tiny embedded videos, and in the blue area, you'll see answers there, all right? Let me keep scrolling through the document. There's also homework. What's homework going to be? Something you try on your own to get better at this material. You notice when you go through the homework, there's problems that you need to work on, and some of the problems look similar to what you just did. Right now, someone says, I don't see any videos over here. Well, there's going to be a series of online videos that you may decide to watch. They're longer videos, though. For example, let's say you want to watch the lecture that the students get at Essex County College. You could click this link over here. Let me do that for you. And what's going to happen is you're going to get a lecture, and you can watch it. It's a 14-minute lecture on complex numbers. Let me go back to the document. There's also a video, a longer video, again, of me doing the examples at the whiteboard, as we would do for students, by the way, and that's a 17-minute video. All right, let me go back to that document again. And there's also a link to the homework, and that is me working homework at the board. And that is about a 20-minute video. So it took me about 20 minutes to do the homework, right? Of course, I'm talking through it, and hopefully as I talk through the material, it helps you. All right, let me go back to the document. And let's see if there's any other videos. No, that's it. So you're good to go. If you have any questions, though, please feel free to reach out to me. And again, not only me, but other teachers at Essex County College will be more than happy to assist you in preparing to place upward. Thank you.